Hi guys, I'm Nagadir-chan, and welcome to my review for Babylon episode 4. Well, well, with this anime it's kinda hard because there is so many things going on, so many informations, and I'm not sure if my brain will be able to take everything in. So maybe I will be looking at my notes, which I have here, because there so many things is going on. This is so complicated and I love it. I do love it. So, as you know, previously in the first 3 episodes we have a lot of hectic things. And at the end there is this new area in Tokyo, Shiniki, which has its own kind of, not government, but like new own law and mayor, who is this Itsuki guy. And they basically made a suicide legal. So that's bad. And of course, after that statement, Itsuki made the suicide rate kind of skyrocketed in Japan. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. So it's kind of not good. Doesn't make a great impression on people, I would say. And even like the politicians who were like into this idea, they were kind of like, well, we think Itsuki went a little bit far, maybe too far with this. So I guess it became very problematic for them, and they are also not able to find Itsuki, his whereabouts, so he's hiding somewhere. Not good. He has his own agenda. I like the guy. He's sneaky, he's cunning, he's clever. I hope this show will have a very good intellectual battles, because it seems that Itsuki guy is extremely clever. Clever boy, and he has his little pet, Magasai, so we'll see where that will go. So it seems the guy, the politician who like was all for this idea, kind of changed his mind because this was too much. Because Itsuki like he kind of went and did things on his own and by his interpretation, and politicians were like he was a little bit too extreme. We don't like it. Media probably wouldn't like it. People probably wouldn't like it. So we probably should do something about it. So now, main character and like this special investigation, whatever stuff, they are going to investigate this, and they will try to find Itsuki and get him in jail if possible. Because funny thing is, if they don't want to find any kind of implication that he made these people jump, that they like suicide jumped, killed themselves because of him, they can't. Ain't that funny? They can't do anything to him. I mean, he could have this giant crazy speech and these people can jump, but if you can't like find anything which would prove that he made them, like you can't. So the buy is clever and I like it. That's probably why Magise comes to play. She probably made all these people, she did some fuckery with them, so they were like, oh well, I guess there's no need to live anymore, and they jumped. And because she can change herself, it would be very hard to find her too. So this is crazy. This is chasing a smoke, literally, kinda. I mean, how can you find them? And like this whole episode, they were trying to find him and they couldn't because they don't know where they should start, which is crazy. They even made like special team and special investigation team. Okay, and there's some guy, I don't remember his name, kind of big guy. He's big boy, and Seizaki has his own assistant. Funny thing, she's woman, and immediately I was like, well, okay, I'm not going to trust her. Funny because of Imagi-san, her abilities, I don't think I will trust any woman in this show anymore. So thank you. Like, now we'll have trust issues with this show. Like, is this woman Imagi-san, or this woman, or that woman? Oh god damn, I don't trust anyone. This is kind of funny. So they're investigating, she's in there, I'm worried because I don't want anything happen to Seizaki or his family or his friends, and like this show is making me crazy about it. Yeah, Itsuki like kind of disappeared, then he made some video on internet and kind of put it in public, and he's like, we are going to vote for some representative and you can decide, like, we are going to have a law, how right to death or something like that, this kind of law that or right to suicide or suicide law, or how it was called. And if you don't like it, you can decide by like assigning this vote for this representative or for parliament or whatever. So yeah, he was kind of like talking about that, and this video has like such a dislike rate, it was crazy. But definitely he is planning something. He's a not stupid boy, because he like thought everything, planned everything out. I mean, he's good, very good planner, like very good planner. Don't underestimate the pretty boys. Kinda pretty boys which does look like they're nice guys, but they're not. Aizen could tell a lot of stories about it, how everyone underestimated him and he planned everything out, so don't underestimate pretty boys. And like people are, so far there is like only 3% people which thinks this is a great idea. But I'm thinking, yeah, this can change. You know, people are fickle. Present them good reason and they will change their thoughts immediately, kinda. If you present something very good and very interesting. But so far, not many people like it, but I think it will change. And if so, oh my god, this is so crazy. I like it. I like it. It's such something so different. Like, right to suicide? Suicide law? And it would be okay, that's so fucked up. But like then you're like, even people in that team which are investigating Itsuki and trying to get him in jail or just to do something with him, even like one guy was like, I mean, is this law actually bad? And then you're starting to think about it like, well, I mean, it's not so easy to say yes or no. This is very deep question when you start thinking about it. Like, many people would immediately, yeah, this is bad, not good, not good. But then you would start thinking about it. Like, there are many people suffering or many very ill people and it could help them. So I'm kind of torn, because yes, but actually no, if you understand me. This is such a hard question and I love it because it kind of pokes you into thinking about it. Yeah. So it's very controversial and I like it. I like controversial things because discussions about controversial things are interesting. Okay, about voting stuff. It's funny, Itsuki really thought it pretty well, because everyone can vote. And when I say everyone, I mean everyone. Like, there is no age restrictions, nothing. So basically, you can go and vote for whatever you want in Shiniki, I guess. And people usually will take advantage of that, so like families can use their children for their votes, which is crazy. Oh my god. So they were kind of like disturbed by that. Also, people are supposed to tell like where they stand with their thoughts. So that's also crazy. Like, oh yeah, I'm against it, I'm for it. So I guess after people will change kind of their mind, like there will be these two opposing sides, and Itsuki is probably trying to do something with that, which is oh my god. I'm just, please. I'm thinking too much about it. Also, that guy who got Seizaki and his team into all of this, into this fuckery, is like, oh, okay, I'm going to run for this. I want to be voted. or whatever he wants. So, you know, I'm kind of feeling like there is small red flags about him, like appearing. Like, oh yeah, I'm definitely going in. I hope people will vote for me. Red flag, red flag, red flag. I'm like thinking Itsuki probably might kill him, but like Maki said, I will like, oh hey, what about just jumping from here or from there? Or I mean, life doesn't seem so good anymore, won't you think? Or something like that, which is creepy as hell. Also, I'm having a very heavy red flags for Seizaki and his family. This makes me anxious, a little bit anxious. Like, oh my god, this is so much thrilling. This feels like really funny show, like very thrilling and I'm very invested. The problem also is that I'm not sure if this like thing is not a charade of like these politicians. It might be like they were trying to play some weird things so people would vote them. I'm not sure. Like I said, I'm not trusting anyone anymore, sadly. Jesus, this anime is really good. Like I feel so anxious and I just can't trust anyone and I'm thrilled and I'm loving Itsuki because he's pretty canon boy, like. So I'm loving this. I'm giving it 8 out of 10 because I enjoyed it. It was a little bit slower episode than previous ones. Not that great twist like in previous, but still like I have a huge pit in my stomach and I'm seeing red flags everywhere. Like, why are you making me think about this? Please stop. Jesus Christ, it's really good. So I think that's all. It's crazy and I love it. Goodbye and see you next time.